Hello and welcome. We are back in Tennessee. It is Labor Day. Brady and I and Carl just drove down here today and we pulled in. Got this campsite ready-ish. We brought the boat. We brought the new truck and haven't been here since Mother's Day, and it's a little overgrown. But it feels really good just to walk around in the dirt and connect to the earth, connect to this property, listen to the river, listen to the birds, listen to the bugs and whatever else is making out. I'll have some coffee here in a minute and just breathe this in. Just enjoy peace and calm for a little bit. It is good to get back here and connect with myself, connect with God, connect with this property, connect with my son when he wakes up. Well, I got a beard too now. I don't know what the last video said, but I got a beard. We'll talk to you later. Good morning, Carl. You out exploring already? You're looking for a place to go, aren't you? That's fine. Your food and water's up there when you're ready. Well, we have procured gravel. It will be here Thursday in 3 17-ton dump trucks. Loads, 3 loads with 17 tons each. We have procured the excavator for Wednesday night. It is Tuesday. Brady is running the weed whacker with a chainsaw blade on it. I am getting the chainsaw ready, and we're going to head down to the river to trim up the trees down there. Open that area up a little bit. That's a little bit like work. Let me show you what we're doing. Brady has the weed whacker with a saw blade on it. I just finished up with a chainsaw. This pile of brush right here we have generated. Getting this all cleared out. I don't know how good this is showing, but it used to look like that. Now it looks like this. This is our trail going up. Like I say, it all used to look like that. Now it's cleared. That in there. Again, I don't know how this is showing up, but should have took some before pictures. You cut it off, or did it shut off?
I shut it off.
Okay. So now we're gonna go through and pick up all these downed saplings. Big old mountain. Good job, Brady. It's kind of crazy how much we can get done, 2 guys with power tools. I think we clean this stuff up right here, then work the river up. So we got a place to fish. I'm gonna have another Gatorade. Let my heart rate come down a little bit. That right there works good. Any rocks yet?
Nope.
Okay.
I haven't.
I believe you. It's kind of
sparks, but it was like sparks. Like that was like right here. It was like down here. I think something hit it. I don't know. I think.
See, I took that shaft off to put it in the truck, and I'm not positive I got it back in. That's why I was listening for that grind earlier. It is what it is. It don't owe me nothing. Before, after. That's the closest before picture I got. We'll have that for. That should be just sweep through there. I don't see any big stuff in there. All right, let's get a couple of Gatorades and we'll move this stuff. So Brady and I have decided to bring the boat out and launch it down onto Cherokee Lake for the first time ever. And we're gonna prep it. Look at all the dirt I got on here. I don't think you've seen the boat. It is a, I don't know, 20-foot sun chaser. You haven't seen the truck yet either. Deck boat.
You want this one?
Back of the truck. Got a 4.3 Chevy motor in it. It's got grass on it from Michigan.
Straight down. You're plenty good on this side. Just make sure you're not going to fall off on the other side. Well, hang on now. We gotta unhook it and hook it up. Let's think about our process here.
We are on Cherokee Lake. And Carl's here. We ready? I have no idea where we're going, but let's go. What you think, bud? What you think, Brady?
It's nice.
Beautiful, isn't it? Here we go, Carl.
Jump in, Carl.
You ready? Here you go.
Oh, he doesn't. He is not ready.
Okay. Daddy got you. Daddy got you. Yeah. How was that?
He's done.
Is that okay? You ready to catch your fish for the week, Brady?
Yep.
We brought our water shoes. Probably gonna go down in and catch some fish. I got a top water because I don't want to lose it. Brady got some hooks, some injured bait fish, and some Yakamoto green worms.
Oh, you just want it the same way though?
Yeah. Yeah, put it in front of those logs.
Already broke the line on it, so that's good.
So we just unloaded the excavator, got it back from Knoxville, and we are in here. I'm going to do a quick run around of what I want to do here. So a lot of this topsoil has to come off. And we're going to clear off all the topsoil where the trailer is going to sit, and tomorrow gravel is going to be delivered. But let me get you a before and after, or a before of this. Oh, you're so loud. He's crazy. So where Brady's standing, you can see it dips down right there and over to here. I tried to get a lot of this off there last time, but we got to get it off, the topsoil off today. And then we got the big pile of brush, and we're going to take out this tree, this cedar tree, and we're going to take out this cherry. And when that brush is moved, that'll give me another 10 feet worth of spots to back in here and drive in here. So I'm going to jump in that. I'm going to play with this a little bit, holding it, but kind of got to use both hands. So I'm going to be using the blade, which if I pull that up, that moves. I don't know if you can see that. There it goes. And then I'm going to drive, so let's do it. Here comes Carl. He might have to get locked in the trailer. I'm not taking a lot right now because I'm doing this with one hand. Just figuring out I'm going to push it over this edge. beautiful?
Mm-hmm.
What is today, Wednesday?
Thursday.
Today's Thursday. Good morning. Today is Thursday. I have been up for roughly 2 hours running the excavator, and we'll show you what we did here today. Starting down here at the ambulance. There was a pile of brush right there. I moved it to there. I'll grab it and move it to there and to there and to there and put it in the pile. Looks like a mess right now, but it's pretty good. Morning, Carl. I had to stop because the excavator, this line came loose. Had to tighten that up quick. Let's work backwards. Did the pile. And then I came up here. Whoop, tripping. And I came up here and I dug the cold plunge hole a little bigger. There's a rock in there that's going to make a nice seat. Maybe I can convince Brady to get in there. You go in, Carl? Maybe I can convince Brady to go in there with a shovel and scrape some stuff out. I cleared that. And I leveled this. Pretty happy with this right here. Found a cedar log, so I threw that out. Got to put that in that pile yet. Got quite a little pile of cedar right there. So here's the road, obviously. And I think the first load of gravel, I'm going to have them dump it right here. And then I'm going to level that off so it's not quite as steep of a climb coming up out of there. There's the pile we moved last night, which was right here. I don't know how my finger's going to work, but it went from this tree, came out to about that little stub of grass there, and then over to the light beer case I found out here on the road. And we moved it off into this area, which opened up this whole area now. So we'll be able to back the whatever I'm bringing in on a trailer, I'll be able to back it in better. Right there's where it's at. That rough area basically. Just a little quick pan. Carl's excited. You excited, Carl? Carl. Got new areas to explore, Carl? Same, oh, gonna graze a little bit on the grass. Little piggy loves grass. Don't you, Carl? Don't know what I'm gonna have Brady do today, but I'm sure he'll be busy. All right, see you in the next update. So Timothy from Caggett Creek, I think I saw, actually drove out here and asked me about getting gravel. The local gravel pit doesn't have the crushing run I need. He had to drive north of Tazewell to get it, and he'll be right back with the second load. Mine closes at 4, so I don't think he's going to get the third one. Well, we talked about him bringing it tomorrow morning, so I'm going to jump in the excavator and I'm going to push this around, see what we can build here. I might even set you guys up. Good morning. It is Friday morning. We finished up our work that we had to do. I took the excavator back this morning to Knoxville. Been up since 7 doing that. It is now 11 and we are packed up, ready to go. Let me give you a quick synopsis, tour, whatever, finish up this video. So yesterday we had 2 truckloads of gravel dropped. You saw that. There's the drive. That is a lot easier to get in and out of. Not quite so steep at the end. We moved that pile of brush, which was sitting right here. I grabbed the pile of brush down by the ambulance, brought it up here. That's on that pile. We cut this tree down just in case we have to take it off at the base to get the semi-trailer in here. We can do that as opposed to dealing with a 50-foot tree. Played with the pond and we installed the gravel. It's not level, it's not perfect, but it doesn't have to be. The goal was to take out that dip that was there, so when we pull the semi in, we don't tip it over, basically. Ambulance is dirty, but all buttoned up. There's where the pile of brush was at. Good to have that gone. The boat is secured with a tarp and a lock. Hopefully Bob is up there and we can, our neighbor Bob, and I can get his phone number so he keeps an eye on it. Brady and Carl are in the truck. We spread my dog Cindy's ashes in the backyard. There's another view. That snow post there is where the front of the trailer will be. Brady is fixing the lock situation on the boat. Push the extra dirt back into here. Back of the trailer is going to be right there. I got to get that post right there. That's going to be the railing for the loft in the tiny house. Figure that out when we get back. So that's it for this trip in Tennessee. We are heading back. It's going to be another 9-hour trip. And got so much work to do up there yet. So I appreciate you watching. If you have not subscribed yet, please do. If you stuck around to the end of this video, please hit the like button. Leave a comment. All that helps, you know, the algorithm and everything to get this out there. And we'll see you next time. Thank you for watching.